Henry Cavill once teased his involvement in 50 Shades of Grey, leaving fans hopeful, only to later reveal he was just joking. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. While we assumed Henry Cavill to be a handsome hunk, a muscular hero, a monster-hunting witcher, and maybe even a spy, none of us expected him to be a prankster, leading fans straight into a fantasy that was never going to happen. But here we are, fooled, misled, and proven wrong. It all started when 50 Shades of Grey was in the making, and speculation was running wild about Henry Cavill's possible appearance in the movie. Naturally, reporters couldn't resist asking the star if he was going to trade in his Superman cape for a pair of handcuffs. And oh boy, did he have fun with that question, and playing with our emotions. Back when E.L. James' raunchy novel, 50 Shades of Grey, was getting a cinematic adaptation starring Dakota Johnson, people were buzzing about every other hot and handsome Hollywood star possibly making an appearance in the movie. Quite naturally, Henry Cavill's name started floating around like the last slice of pizza at a party. Everyone wants it. Henry Cavill was rumored to appear as Dakota Johnson's character Anastasia Steele's publishing boss, Jack Hyde, in the Romfest movie. Well, everyone felt the heat. So, following the surge in rumors, reporters directly asked Cavill about it. And guess what? The actor neither denied it nor confirmed it. Instead, keeping coy about the rumors, Cavill gave a vague, playful answer. The actor told E! News. Basically what I can say is I can't say anything about it right now. Cavill told E.T. How can I make this interesting? I think it's probably best that I say nothing for now. At this time, I'm not allowed to say anything. Turns out, Henry Cavill not only teased his possible appearance in the movie to one outlet, but rather built things up by feeding the same response to multiple reporters. And that's when the internet started collectively losing its mind. Now, did he actually confirm it? No. He just let the rumors marinate, watching as fans spiraled into full-blown excitement. Now, if there's one thing we know about Henry Cavill, it's that he's a gentleman. A muscular, jawline-blessed gentleman. But even gentlemen have their mischievous moments, and this was probably one of them. After letting fans dream about him in the 50 Shades universe for a little too long, Cavill finally came clean. The actor admitted via USA Today that he was never in talks for any role in the raunchy movie and had just been teasing people for fun. Excuse us, what? Cavill literally led people to believe, even for a second, that we'd get to see him in a role that was equal parts intense and quite spicy, only to leave us high and dry with his confession. I'm not in 50 Shades of Grey. I'm for real. I'm just messing with everyone. The first time around, everyone was asking, are you Christian Grey? I went, no. But no one cared and everyone kept talking about it. This time around, everyone is now still convinced I'm part of the series. Now the question is, are you going to be in 50 Shades Darker? And I thought, I'm going to try a different tact this time. See what they say. And so I tried a different tact. Well, while Henry Cavill had fun with his prank, people went through the 5 stages of grief in record time: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and finally, reluctant acceptance. But even after his brutal prank, it turns out, we're just helpless mortals, forever falling for his tricks. After all, no one's immune to that charm. The next James Bond debate heats up as Henry Cavill and Chris Hemsworth emerge as top contenders. But who truly deserves the license to kill? Daniel Craig has officially hung up his tuxedo, and the world is left wondering, who's got the suave, the charm, and the sheer physical presence to fill those polished Oxfords? 2 names have been thrown around the most: Henry Cavill and Chris Hemsworth. And let's be honest, we're looking at an all-out heavyweight championship here. On one side, we have Chris Hemsworth, the mighty Thor himself, with his effortless charisma, Australian swagger, and action hero credentials. On the other, there's Henry Cavill, a man who seems genetically engineered to play a suave British spy, polished, powerful, and deeply passionate about every role he takes on. It's a tough call, but only one can walk away with a coveted license to kill. Let's break it down. Chris Hemsworth has undeniable star power. He's got the looks, the physique, and the kind of effortless confidence that James Bond demands. Plus, let's not forget that he's already proved his ability to blend action and humor, whether it's as the mighty Thor or in high-octane films like Extraction.
Cavill was born in Jersey, the largest and southernmost of the Channel Islands, which are dependent territories of the British Crown and are located off the coast of Normandy, France. He is the fourth of 5 sons of Marianne Cavill, née Dalgliesh, a secretary, and Colin Cavill, a stockbroker. The family lived in St. Helier, where Henry Cavill grew up playing computer games with his brothers. At age 13, he left Jersey to attend the Stowe School, a boarding school in Buckinghamshire, England. At Stowe, Cavill developed an interest in acting and participated in school productions, including Grease, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Tom Stoppard's Dog's Hamlet. At age 16, he and his classmates had the opportunity to be extras in the movie Proof of Life, 2000, starring Russell Crowe. While on set, Cavill introduced himself to the recent Oscar winner, who encouraged him to pursue acting professionally. Cavill soon landed a role in Vendetta, 2001, followed by another in Kevin Reynolds' big-screen adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo, 2002. For the part of Albert Mandego, Cavill, who has said that he was teased for being overweight as a kid, was encouraged to lose several pounds. In addition, Cavill had guest roles in a number of British television shows as well as supporting parts in the coming-of-age film I Capture the Castle, 2003, and an adaptation of the Celtic romance Tristan plus Isolde, 2006. During this period, Cavill auditioned for several iconic roles, including Superman and James Bond, which ultimately went to Brandon Routh in Superman Returns and Daniel Craig in Casino Royale, both 2006, respectively. Those setbacks led him to consider following in the footsteps of 2 of his elder brothers and joining the armed forces. In 2007, however, Cavill garnered his first leading role in The Tudors, a cable series following the exploits of Henry VIII, played by Irish actor Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Cavill portrayed Charles Brandon, a loyal courtier to the king. The series helped make Cavill a familiar face, and during its 4 seasons, 2007 to 10, he also appeared in such films as the adventure fantasy Stardust, 2007, and the Woody Allen comedy Whatever Works, 2009. After The Tudors, Cavill proved his skill as an action star, playing Greek hero Theseus in Immortals, 2011, and the son of a CIA agent, played by Bruce Willis, in The Cold Light of Day, 2012. In 2011, Cavill announced that he had been cast as Clark Kent/Superman in Man of Steel, 2013. He later admitted that he had missed the call from director Zack Snyder offering him the job because he had been playing the online game World of Warcraft. To portray the Man of Steel, Cavill transformed his body, adding so much muscle that he sometimes split the seams of his Superman costume. He also had the opportunity to work alongside Crowe, who played Superman's father. Jor-El. Cavill went on to reprise the role in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 2016, starring opposite Ben Affleck as Batman, and in Justice League, 2017, featuring such DC comic book heroes as Wonder Woman, played by Israeli actress Gal Gadot. In between Superman films, Cavill starred in director Guy Ritchie's big-screen adaptation of The Man from UNCLE, 2015, playing a CIA agent who teams up with a KGB agent, played by Armie Hammer, and in Sand Castle,